One quality that virtually all successful audio engineers possess is to be both effective and efficient with their work. Establishing a workflow that accomplishes both will give you a powerful advantage. Logic Pro aims to streamline common processes, and one great tool available is the Smart Controls. In the control bar, next to the mixer and editor buttons, is the Smart Control button, which will toggle the Smart Control window open and closed. The key command for this function is simply the letter B. The Smart Control window offers quick access to the most important parameters from the selected track, which in this case is a software instrument track with RetroSynth loaded. Logic will provide a preset collection of controls for quick access to relevant parameters on this instrument. The parameters seen within the Smart Control window are linked directly to the plugin, so any adjustment made in the Smart Controls will be reflected in the plugin, and any adjustments made in the plugin will be reflected in the Smart Controls. This allows for access to important controls of an instrument without having to hunt down and open the plugin, increasing efficiency. By selecting Ultrabeat on track 2, the Smart Controls have now changed. For a drum machine style plugin, it would make sense to provide mix level control for the various samples, which is exactly what Logic has done here. Thus far, we've only looked at the Controls tab, but each track has quick access to the channel EQ as well. Selecting this button will initiate a new channel EQ, or if already present, it will open the existing channel EQ within the Smart Control window, again increasing efficiency by allowing for direct access without opening the plugin. Here on the third track is an Alchemy plugin. Because this synth has a special built-in transform pad, a third tab is introduced in the Smart Control window to offer control over this set of parameters. Because we're looking at a software instrument track, we are also offered quick access to the MIDI arpeggiators functions and presets. With a software instrument track, the Controls tab is focused on expressive performance of the instrument. But with an audio track, the Controls tab will be focused on quick access to the inserted plugins on that track. Here, we can see the provided Smart Controls for a single band EQ. If I add a compressor, Logic will combine relevant controls from both devices into a single user interface. Next to the track button is a button labeled Master. Selecting this button will bring up Smart Controls for the output track. Similar to an audio track, the Controls tab will be focused on the devices inserted on the stereo out bus. If you're using any aux return tracks, they will be listed under the pop-up menu along with the master. Selecting an aux track from this menu will offer quick access to relevant controls on the respective aux return track. Much like the mixer and piano roll, the Smart Controls are only a key command away from accessing some of the most relevant controls available. Pressing Command 3 will open a floating Smart Control window, which can be helpful to leave open, especially if an external monitor is available.